Has it ever occurred to you that managing one's time means those mythical creatures that are rarely found in the real world and especially among students? Well, strap yourselves in because it turns out maybe, just maybe, productivity isn't hard at all. Ooh yes, of course, you read it well. In this 21st video, let me share the strategies of productivity that can boost your life. Here we will see how by changing your paradigm and adopting few new practices, it is possible to achieve high result and a better tomorrow. Picture this, you're handling many tasks, going through stress, and barely hoping that you find time for a breath. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Yes, this experience is pretty common, and millions of people feel exactly the same overloading and frustration. But here's the kicker. I learned that by adopting the knowledge of productivity cycles and motivation issues, it becomes possible to address those as development processes. Well, what is there in it for you then? By the end of this video, you should be able to implement changes in your life that will enable you to be more productive, even earn from your hobbies. If you want to improve your life today, do something you've been avoiding, or just make small improvements in your daily life, this video is your guide. Would you like to open the doors to knowing more about productivity? Let's get started. By so doing, they have the feeling of having completed something and therefore, give them the energy to further the other tasks. This cycle provides a breakthrough when it comes to effectiveness by application of efficiency standards in day-to-day life. Well, now let's imagine how important it is to keep it consequence of keeping that to-do list. It is not only about writing the tasks, it is also about planning one's development. The use of priorities, and even if a person has many tasks that need to be accomplished, you no longer feel the stress and pressures that come with too much work to do. This not only has the advantage of holding them back in an orderly manner, but also enables them to get prepared for the enhancement of efficiencies which will lead to a worthy life. As they go through this cycle, they may encounter some of these times of questioning. But here's the kicker. In this manner, each completed task is a reminiscence of their potential. It is this positive reinforcement that creates that brighter future which is always in the horizon. Therefore, whenever they feel that they are stuck up, they should remember that this productivity is cycle the key to unlocking their potential. And who knows? They may just find other avenues of making profits in the process. If they are in a boring task, they will try to view the task in self-development perspective or from career development perspective. Also included, a little joy such as playing good music or having a well-deserved bar of chocolate post a task goes a long way in creating the best world. Thus, by setting time constraints, they can turn ordinary tasks into fun, trying to beat their previous record. It is often said that the best things in life are free, but apparently, the same cannot be said about money-making business because it comes as a package with little extra of adventure. Other benefits include the ability to maintain work motivation by incorporating work into the daily schedule. For instance, a person could decide to work for the first half an hour of the morning on his or her most critical work, ensuring that he or she sets the pace for the whole day. This has been made a consistency, and apart from keeping on with the productivity, it helps to strengthen the people so that they can be able to withstand pressure of life. It's about working for that perfect balance that makes one shift his or her focus and effort from work towards something better in life. And as they incorporate these strategies, they come to realize that motivation is not a fad. It is a muscle that one can learn how to develop. Obstacles are going to come up any time throughout the productivity process, but it is not a need for one to get off course. Stress, anxiety, and distraction may look like imposing challenges, but there is how to overcome these challenges. For example, short breaks can be of great help, that is breaking from work for some minutes every hour. Sometimes all one needs is a brief walk outside to calm the mind and the body, and gain some energy. It is not only useful in fighting sleep, but also contributes to personal development because children learn how to understand a signal coming from their own body. Another thing that usually proved to be highly effective is changing something in the work environment. At times, the replacement of environment can bring a lot of vitality into a routine process. From shifting to the nearest cafe to just changing the position of the furniture and gadgets in the office, a change is creative. Also, acknowledging the concerns helps in searches and eradication of any worry that causes anxiety. Putting down ideas on paper or talking about the issues to a friend can help do away with constant disruptions in the mind, hence enhancing focus. They can therefore reduce interferences such as absence of phones or using applications that dematerialize social networks for high performance. Finally, one must understand that dealing with life's adversities is not just an action but a process. Hurdles incorporated as learning experiences in their development where each time they encounter one they learn and grow. Through this process of increasing the resilience, they are not only equipped for future challenges, but also for their successful performance in conditions of high pressure. Thus, addressing these problems, they should always remember that any action taken here involves a step towards a better life, meaning available opportunities to make money and fulfill dreams. Perhaps you want to find out nothing and innovative methods of making money and creating the brilliant future for which everyone has been striving for. After reading those words, one would like to take charge. That's it for today. I hope I was able to add something. That concludes it for today. Have a great day and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.